Rockwood 8315 BSS, 7,200 and I think about 40 pounds of fun here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. One of my favorite Rockwoods. This is an just awesome model because at 7,240 pounds, we're still half-ton towable. Yet, this is one of the most park-friendly floor plans that is out there. A couple reasons for that. A couple things I want to mention right offhand. The unit you're seeing here may not be the exact unit we have in stock. So if there's options you like, dislike, either way, keep in mind the one that I have in stock could be different than this. So always feel free, if you're just on YouTube, look down here. There's links in the video description that'll take you right to our in-stock inventory where we do publish pricing. And we make it very easy and fun to purchase with Haylett RV. And I like to mention that stuff so that you make sure you're getting exactly the one you're looking for. So let's get dug in here because there's so much to cover on the Rockwood Signature because it is easily the most highly appointed trailer in the lightweight category today. This is a Diamond Edition. Pardon me. I'm operating on about 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. So if I'm not my usual plucky self, if I'm stumbling, saying a few times, that's why. Please pardon me. There it is right there. So Diamond Edition, that's giving us the full skin package here. The high gloss skin coat is part of that package right there. The frameless windows, the countertops inside, the shrouded, the aluminum shroud on the awning here, that is all part of that. It's a very comprehensive package that goes both inside and outside of the RV to give you, again, that LX level luxury interior here, things that no other lightweight is doing on the market, Rockwood is doing. All of the baggage doors are slam latches, and they all have a magnetic holdback, so this is a true one-hand baggage door. Another neat thing, this is new. They gave you a little access door here to inside some of the front kitchen cabinetry. Now what's cool about that is this gives you an indoor-outdoor access to your trash can. Very neat. We have upgraded this one to also have power stabilizer jacks. So this is push-button jacks, awning, tongue jack, everything. Front window here is something Rockwood does that almost nobody does anymore, and it gives you all that extra light up front and that sense of openness. And again, that's one of those park-friendly things I was telling you about. All the windows open for ventilation, even the ones on the sides of the slide out. These are sliding windows for max airflow. These are frameless windows for the sleek look and the rainy day use. You can't really use sliders on a rainy day. You can use those on a rainy day. I'd like you to walk up to other lightweights when you're shopping. Go to the sidewall, thump on it. It's going to be probably laminated. It may not be vacuum laminated like a Rockwood, but it'll be laminated, and that's better than nothing necessarily. But walk up to the sidewall of the slide out and repeat that process. Rockwood thumps back. Rockwood's going to thump back on the floor, the ceiling, the rear wall, the slide out walls. Technically, even the front wall. There is a laminated front wall behind that nose cap. This is a fully 6-sided, vacuum laminated ultralight superstructure. And there's just really no other main player doing that today. Underbelly is enclosed. The holding tanks have 12-volt tank heating pads to help protect you from those cold snaps. Keep in mind, there are exactly 0 Four Seasons lightweights. There cannot be. To keep the weight down, this does not have the extra thick walls and all the extra insulation of some other trailers. That is how they keep the weight down on this. You can't have it both ways. It's just not possible. This is a rear master bedroom slide out. That gives us this big storage area below the bed. But take a look around. You see a lot of aluminum caging here. That's because everything that is framed in with structure is framed in with aluminum. And yet again, we still have these nice one-hand slam latch baggage doors that are magnetic latches, so they're just easy to operate. This has a double arched, laminated, full walk-on roof. Even a chubby kid like me can walk up there without problems. Another cool thing on the roof is color keyed so that it matches the sidewalls with the Diamond package. Another cool thing on the roof is the fact that the power roof vents have the power roof vent cover built on it right from the factory. I really don't know of anyone else that's doing that. We have outside grilling station, outside TV station. You've got all kinds of outside stations for just about anything. Your grill will connect right here. The propane connection's in that little slot right there. What's cool about this is instead of mounting the propane connection under the trailer where it's going to be subject to debris, salt, corrosion, it's protected out of the weather. And that is something I don't really know of anyone else doing. The little table here that comes with the outside grill, another thing I don't know of anyone else doing. And also, it's not wood like you'd find on a pop-up. It's not sawdust. It's a resin. It's a molded table. It's purpose-built for this so that it can go inside or outside. The axle suspension system on this is different. This isn't just a torsion axle. This is a torsion suspension. Independent wheel travel. There is no joint hooking the tires together. Each wheel can travel independently. It gives you a smoother ride, better ride. It helps absorb kinetic violent energy from the ground level before it gets translated into your walls, into your windows, before it stresses your roof, and before it jounces you all over the truck. You know, it's a good way to get somebody seasick. Both the front and rear doors, by the way, are triple steps, not a triple and a double. They don't cheat. Now, we have put a sliding patio door in this one because, again, it's so park friendly, but that is an option. That doesn't have to be there. That is one of those things if you're like, oh, I hate that sliding patio door. Not a problem. I probably got another one in stock, equipped pretty much the same without this door, because we understand that can be a polarizing feature. And we do tend to stock 2-3 deep with our Rockwoods to make sure you've always got something that you like here and available. Now, the interior of Rockwoods can vary drastically from model to model. Like, for instance, this is called the Sydney Decor, which is my favorite. I call it chocolate milk because it reminds me of bubbly, foamy chocolate milk. By the way, I'm currently 98 days into a 100-day weight loss challenge, so everything reminds me of food. I haven't had good food in so long. But Sydney here is my favorite. Now, we've paired that up with the maple wood tones, and that's got some nice dark glazing accents, but by and large, it is a, let me get to where you can see it clearly, a nicer, lighter wood tone to make it feel bright in here. And we've also matched that up in this specific RV with wood tone floor instead of a stone print. There's also driftwood, which is a darker wood. There's different fabric tones. There's different floors. Rockwoods can be equipped identically and look significantly different inside. We've got a larger 15,000 BTU air on this instead of a 13.5. This specific RV, we have upgraded to 50 amp service instead of 30, so it is ready to accept a second air conditioner in the bedroom if you are so inclined to do so. 50 amp upgrade is an option, obviously. That's why I mentioned upgrade. Freestanding table here, not a booth. So again, very park friendly, very couples camping friendly. If you're not losing sleeping space, because this is a full tri-fold hide-a-bed that we've upgraded to. We always like to give you a secondary sleeping space in our Rockwoods here. The slide out is floor flush, and because it is fully laminated, it is fully insulated. So if you are sleeping, say on the hide-a-bed, you're not going to freeze all night. Your windows in a Rockwood Signature series are, first of all, they are tinted outside. If you looked, you couldn't see in them. But these are 2-section day and night shades instead of just night shades, which most brands tend to do. The Diamond series is upgrading us to those solid surface countertops. You see that little trash can there is accessible inside or outside. And holy crap storage. That's the best part about front or rear kitchens. We get holy crap storage with a front or rear kitchen with more countertop space than a front or rear living could ever dream of offering. Bigger 22-inch oven instead of the smaller 16-inch oven. And here we have a 17% larger 7 cubic foot refrigerator freezer rather than a 6. I mentioned the central AC. This is a double arch ceiling, arched inside and outside. You can't do that to Grandpa's old camper. You can't do that to most campers. You put your fist right through it. Rockwoods are different. Rockwood Signatures have all hidden hinge cabinetry, so when you close that up, it is just smooth and clean looking. Like me. Yeah, right. Also, look at the depth of these cabinets. I mean, to give you a scope and scale, it goes up to my elbow, essentially. And I'm a big, tall, lanky guy. So there's actual usable, functional space up here instead of just a little pretend shelf. And that big window again. You know, all that extra light, extra window over here. Nicer kitchen hardware going on. Again, part of that being some of the upgrade bundles we have in this. You will find power outlets all over the place, so that we do have, you know, appliance corners and things like that. More outlets over here. So this is griddle country. These are true Corian countertops with the upgrade. Now check this out. Again, luxury feature in an ultralight trailer. Residential style. Soft closed drawers. I never get tired of watching that. That is just the coolest thing to me. I think that's so cool. Now, ladies, you're going to love this, because next time your husband gets out of line, this comes with a big, heavy husband whacker. So when he does get out of line, this is Forest River. Now, it's backwards because it's designed to be heated up on a grill, and you can brand your husband with the Forest River marker and mark your territory. How cool is that? Rockwood thinks of everything, I tell you. I'm going to close the rest of these drawers just since I'm standing here. My mother always told me put things back. That is a true Lazy Boy recliner, not just a recliner that we are referring to as a Lazy Boy, actual Lazy Boy brand. Super comfy. You're going to fall asleep. You're not going to want to get up. The good news is the fridge is right here. You don't got to get up to get a drink. It's awesome. Oh, what else do we have? LED lighting. Rockwood Signature Series has more lights per square foot than anything else in this class. That's a big deal. They're higher quality LED lights, and there's more of them, so it's nice and bright in here. That is, I mentioned a trifold memory foam sleeper sofa, so you can actually put some grandkids there. Do the wedding ring test, guys. Real wood, not foam. Nothing necessarily wrong with MDF foam. It is lighter, it is cheaper. It's not a superior product, though. Rockwoods are built to be the last RV you ever own. There are a few brands that do meet that description. This is one of them. So we've got an awesome entertainment center here. The TV is not all jihad. It is actually on a swing arm mount. So if you are sitting right here, you still have a good shot right there at the boob tube. Centralized command center right here. So all of your lights and bells and whistles, your water heater, your tank heaters, your power awning with your lights are all set up right there. The IRV 66 system, that's this all-in-one AM FM CD DVD player. You can turn your phone with a free app into a Bluetooth wireless remote control for this thing. It has 3 speaker zones, front, rear, and outside. You can all control, like you can turn them off and on and whatnot. Behind this little thing here, there's actually HDMI inputs. It does everything. Slices, dices, juliennes, and if you order now, you get the shoes under. Just pay shipping and processing. Don't know if that's actually true. Pretty sure it's not. Middle bathroom with all kinds of floor space. To the note that a big tall guy like me can really stretch out. Lots of leg room in here. Not hurting for leg room whatsoever. You can see that my toes are actually not even touching the wall across from me. One of the things Rockwood does better than anybody is storage in the bathroom. There are 2 big storage areas in this bathroom. Here is one. This is going to be like an extra wardrobe closet, extra hanging clothes. I've never had anyone ever trade in an RV. Here, let me shed some light on the topic. I've never had anyone ever trade in an RV because they had too much storage. I've seen people trade stuff in because they couldn't find anywhere to store stuff. I do like, too, that they leave this open back here for, like, extra toilet papers and things. Nice shelf up here for your blow dryers and all that stuff, and they do give you a ground fault protected outlet right there. Big adult-sized sink you can actually wash your hands in. And that's stone cast, not plastic, or composite, as some people are trying to call it. It's plastic in most brands. Other storage. Let me flip around here. So not only do we have an extra wardrobe, we have dedicated linen space, or overflow pantry space, or a combination thereof. You do whatever you want with it. We've got a bigger Max Air fan here. Now remember, whenever you find a Max Air fan in a Rockwood, it automatically has the roof vent cover built into it. That cover can be added, you know, aftermarket. Not a problem. It's not hard to do. But Rockwood did it. It's covered under their warranty, under their workmanship. I like that. I like having one guy on the hook and not 2 guys pointing fingers at one another. This has the larger 29-inch radius shower as opposed to the 24-inch corner shower. Nothing wrong with that, but hey, who doesn't like larger, right? And to give you an idea, I am tall. There is plenty of headroom in here. There might be more headroom now since I lost most of my hair, but there would always be ample headroom with or without hair. I'm pretty self-deprecating, so pardon me. Moving on. Moving back here to the master bedroom, notice that we do get a carpeted rear bedroom so that your feet don't get cold if you get up at night. And we've got nicer holdback hardware even on our sliding pocket door. And notice that this is a magnetic door latch so that it doesn't wiggle if someone's moving around the camper. Right when you walk in the door, right where it should be, bang, we've got our light switch for the bedroom. All the lights in the ceiling kick all right on. Now notice too, not only is this central AC with one bigger AC in this specific unit, but no matter what, you've always got double AC runs. You've got superior airflow in a Rockwood. We have upgraded this one to a king bed. This is a Serta true 70 by 80 inch true king bed. Notice though, there is room to walk around it. By the way, this screen door leaning here, this is what goes in that sliding patio door. This trailer literally just arrived, so we haven't even installed that. Our techs haven't even looked at it. I'm the first guy to touch it. The standard here is a queen. We like to upgrade this to a king. Here's the kicker. It's a king bed, and they still have bedside stands. That is the kicker. Most brands do not offer that. Most brands do not. Outlets over there and on the other side of the bed, by the way, for your CPAPs and phone chargers. If you want to add a second TV, you can do that. You can add a second TV from the factory. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Depends on the deal we get on the TV. Sometimes it's just cheaper and smarter to get one aftermarket as opposed to from the factory. Big honking closet, like one of those big fifth wheel size closets right here in an ultralight travel trailer with just a silly amount of dresser space. But once again, when have you ever had too much storage? And once again, nicer hardware. They didn't chintz on the hardware just because they left the living room and the kitchen. And by the way, both front and rear entry doors are always going to be minimum 30 inches. Now, because we upgraded to the patio door in the front, it's obviously not a normal camper door, but the standard doors are always 30 inches here. Man, I feel like I forgot so much because there's so much to cover on a Rockwood. And I don't know what, here's one item. Let me lift the bed up, and you can do that with one hand, even though this is a nicer, thicker mattress. Case in point, you can see that, because it's on double struts. Once again, all aluminum cage work. Now this is super cool. They give you the best underbed storage I've really ever seen because it is so super functional. The storage comes to you. You don't even have to lift the bed to get to it. Now, looking at the cage work, where they have to screw into the aluminum, they'll stuff it with a high-density, lightweight wood so that it doesn't crush the aluminum tube if they overscrew this thing. Because as anybody knows who's been through an RV, like production facility, these guys move so super fast. And, you know, the screw guns are set on high. They're set on full throttle so that they can make production. You know, it matters. And, you know, they take preventative measures like that. Like, they've really ironed out, like, here's the best way to do our windows, you know, to have a problem-free yet high production model. They've just really ironed it out, and their sales record shows it. Overall, Rockwood is the best-selling lightweight on the market, fifth wheel and trailer combined. That's a massive, massive accomplishment, matched by no one, obviously, because they are the best. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping. Whew.